North American English pronunciation. Intonation of questions. Notice the difference in intonation of these two questions and the different kind of answer to each question.
Are you a student?
Yes.
Where are you studying?
Here. The first question expects the answer to be yes or no. Therefore, it is called a yes-no question. Questions of this kind are usually said with a rising intonation. They end on a high pitch.
Is he from Venezuela? Can he speak Portuguese? Didn't he study in Brazil? Does he like baseball?
The second question asks for information. Therefore, it is called an information question. Questions of this kind cannot be answered with yes or no. They require more information and words. Information questions are usually spoken with a falling intonation.
Who can speak Swahili? Where is it spoken? What is the capital of Kenya? How do you know? When will you go there? Why are you going? North American English pronunciation, contrastive intonation. A sentence may include a contrast or difference between two parts of the sentence. For example, listen to these sentences.
Is tennis easier than golf? Which do you prefer, American football or soccer? Are the Red Sox better than the Yankees? A basketball is bigger than a soccer ball. I'll take the metro rather than the bus. Do you want coffee or tea? My brother likes the Giants, but I like the Dodgers.
The intonation pattern and stress follow the two items that are being contrasted.
Would you like coffee or tea?
Notice the different intonation when the two items are not being contrasted.
Would you like coffee or tea?
What's the difference in meaning? Say these sentences.
Which is bigger, Boston or San Francisco?
Buffalo is in western New York, whereas Albany is in eastern New York.
I think he lives in either Minneapolis or St. Paul.
Miami is further south than Dallas.
Kentucky is slightly larger than Indiana.
Is Phoenix farther north than Tucson?
I know that Alaska is much bigger than Texas.
Where would you rather live, Colorado or Wyoming?
North American English pronunciation, linking. Try to say this sentence. I want a easy answer. Do you notice that it is not easy to say easy? Why? When one word ends with a vowel and the next begins with a vowel, it will be much easier to put a consonant between the two vowels. That is why we have a and an. Listen to and say these phrases. Notice how the words are linked together.
An easy answer. An early evening. An extra office.
An eager actor. An awful error. An unusual answer.
An absent owner. An angry artist. An apple a day.
Substitute the following words into this sentence. Link the words together smoothly. It's an apple.
It's an oven. It's an island. It's an orange. It's an arrow. It's an echo.
It's an alarm. It's an attack. It's an escape. It's an excuse. It's an amount. It's an ideal.
It's an animal. It's an accident. It's an Indian. It's an instrument. It's an elephant. It's an article.
It's an adventure. It's an election. It's an expression. It's an invention. It's an advantage. It's an occasion. Now listen to these phrases.
The new book. The old book. The big apple. The only apple. The fat cat. The awful cat.
Did you notice that the before a consonant is pronounced with the vowel but before a vowel sound it is pronounced with the E sound, and then links very easily with the following vowel sound? Try these phrases.
The page. The age. The leg. The egg. The box. The ox. The soil. The oil. The rice. The ice.
The game. The aim. The lake. The ache. The feast. The east. The tax. The axe. The shade. The aid. Now notice these phrases.
3 apples. Who asked? New England.
Stay open. Grow old. How active.
My uncle. Sea eagle. Who knew?
How often? Fly above. Be aware.
Words that end with a vowel sound are almost always the longer vowel that actually ends with a e or oo. E, a, ow, I, oo, o, oi.
A very common link occurs when a word ends with a consonant sound and the next word begins with a vowel sound. Listen to and say these phrases.
Drop over. Laugh about. Close up. Come up.
Rub off. Drive over. Raise up. Run up.
Put away. Breathe easy. Wash up. Ring up.
Pick up. Both answers. Catch up. Call up.
Beg off. Work out. Urge on. Tear up.
Pronounce these sentences with the same stress and rhythm. Link all the words together smoothly.
It's an official argument. It's an enormous elephant. It's an expensive ornament. It's an important exercise. It's an essential article.
Say these sentences.
The answer is easy.
The actor is absent.
The opera is over.
The autumn is early.
The oven is open.
The engines are useful.
The authors are angry.
The uncles are early. Say or sing this song.
We went to the animal fair. The birds and the beasts were there. The big baboon by the light of the moon was combing his auburn hair. The monkey, he got drunk. He sat on the elephant's trunk. The elephant sneezed, fell down on his knees, and that was the end of the monk.
North American English pronunciation, phrasing. In the passage below, break the sentences up into smaller pieces using slash marks. The first two sentences are done.
One of the most influential families in American politics is the Kennedy family. John F. Kennedy, 35th President of the U.S., was the great-grandson of Patrick Kennedy, who came to America from Ireland in 1840. Patrick was a penniless farmer who settled in Boston, Massachusetts, where many Irish had settled. John F. Kennedy's father, Joseph, was a self-made millionaire. He and his wife, Rose, had 9 children. The parents raised their children in a close but strict Catholic family. They taught the children loyalty and duty to the family. Family always came first in everything they did, and all were expected to succeed. The family spent its summers on Cape Cod in a huge summer home, where the children swam, sailed, and lived a privileged life. Politics was often the main topic at the dinner table. When John ran for president, the whole family campaigned actively. Mother, father, brothers, sisters, even in-laws. It was a family effort, and John won. The country was fascinated with the young couple who occupied the White House with their 2 small children. Tragically, John was assassinated while in office. It was a huge loss for the nation.
North American English Pronunciation, Phrasing 2. On this page from The Kennedys, An Immigrant Success Story, mark the phrase groups with a slash. Then with your classmates, read it dramatically. It's dinner time at the Kennedy home. The children are busy eating and talking. Now Joe Jr. speaks rudely to John, his younger brother, whom everyone calls Jack.
Jack, pass the potatoes. You can't have them all.
Hush now, Joe. Where are your manners? Ask nicely and you will get them.
Jack, would you please pass the potatoes?
Here you are, sir. So, children, what did you read in the newspaper today? I read something about the economic depression. Dad, what do you think of President Roosevelt's policies? Do you think he's doing a good job? It looks that way, Jack. But a lot of people are out of work. In this depression, many people have no jobs, and there are no jobs for them.
If I were president, I'd make sure everyone had a job. That's what I'd do.
Joe, someday you will be president. Why not? In America, anyone can be president, if they set their mind to it, even if they're Irish.
North American English Pronunciation, Rhythm. Listen to these words and phrases and then say them. Notice that each phrase has 2 stressed syllables, but a different number of unstressed syllables.
Speak French. Speak some French. They speak some French. They can speak some French. They can speak a little French.
Did you notice that it takes almost the same amount of time to say each phrase, but the number of syllables in each phrase increases from top to bottom, and the unstressed syllables are said very quickly? This is called the stress-timed rhythm of English. Practice English rhythm with this song. Say it or sing it with 4 beats, stresses, to the line. This old man.
This old man, he played 1. He played knick-knack on my thumb with a knick-knack paddywhack, give a dog a bone. This old man came rolling home.
This old man, he played 2. He played knick-knack on my shoe with the knick-knack paddywhack, give a dog a bone. This old man came rolling home.
This old man, he played 3. He played knick-knack on my knee with a knick-knack paddywhack, give a dog a bone. This old man came rolling home.
This old man, he played 4. He played knick-knack on my door with the knick-knack paddywhack, give a dog a bone. This old man came rolling home.
This old man, he played 5. He played knick-knack on my hive with a knick-knack paddywhack, give a dog a bone. This old man came rolling home.
This old man, he played 6. He played knick-knack on my sticks with the knick-knack paddywhack, give a dog a bone. This old man came rolling home.
This old man, he played 7. He played knick-knack up in heaven with a knick-knack paddywhack. Give a dog a bone. This old man came rolling home.
This old man, he played 8. He played knick-knack on my gate with a knick-knack paddywhack. Give a dog a bone. This old man came rolling home.
This old man, he played 9. He played knick-knack on my spine with a knick-knack paddywhack. Give a dog a bone. This old man came rolling home.
This old man, he played 10. He played knick-knack once again with a knick-knack paddywhack. Give a dog a bone. This old man came rolling home.
Limericks for practice.
A flea and a fly and a flew were imprisoned, so what could they do? Said the fly, "Let us flee." Said the flea, "Let us fly." So they flew through a flaw in the flue.
There once was a spaceman named Wright, whose speed was much faster than light. He set out one day in a relative way and returned on the previous night.
A young rock and roller named Clyde always kept his guitar by his side. All night he was strumming and never stopped humming till he ran out of rhythm and died.
God's plan had a hopeful beginning, but man spoiled his chances by sinning. We hope that the story will end in God's glory, but at present the other side's winning.
And old maid, a foolish romantic, said as she crossed the Atlantic, "Now is my chance to find true romance on this beautiful ship, the Titanic."
I wish that my room had a floor. I don't care as much for a door, but this walking around without touching the ground is getting to be quite a bore.
There was a young man from Japan who wrote verse that never would scan. When they said, "But the thing doesn't go with a swing," he said, "Yes, but I always like to get as many words into the last line as I possibly can."